first time that Sydney has seen them, but it may not be the last if we're to follow London's example, where Recency Buck gear doesn't even rate a second glance amongst the younger set. Oh well, maybe the men are trying them out in self-defense. We feel that Beau Brummel wouldn't have said no to this purple velvet jacket with matching tie, it's double-breasted and fitted, a spotted shirt in dandy turquoise and white, and closely fitted cream pants. Or you might prefer the authority that the military look gives. Here it's black and white check pants, but further up it's navy and red, perhaps borrowed from the London policeman. We've a cape casually slung over the shoulder, lined in red, and a military-style jacket with piping and brass buttons. Well, London's with it. I wonder how Sydney feels.
I think they're very smart. I only wish I was 20 years younger and like to wear myself.
I think some of your friends don't think they are.
Well, they're very bit backward in their thinking, but you can see the fine stamp of young fellas you've got there, and they look very smart.
That'd be the only place I'd wear them to, I think.
Where?
Bed.
To bed?
Well, I think they're strictly for women. They're far too loud, and they make our men look very sissy.
But in London they're wearing them all the time.
Oh, well, they can keep them in London. I wouldn't like Australia to go like that.
You don't think it's suitable to the character of the men here?
Oh, definitely not. Our men are strictly drinkers only.
What do you think of these clothes?
Well, they might be all right to some people, but as far as I'm concerned, I don't think they're nice.
Would you wear them yourself?
Well, I'm doubtful.
Would you like to try one on?
Well, I'll try one on to see how it fits on me.
All right, well, how about the cape?
I'll try the cape.
Wait a minute, I'll help you into it. You look all right now.
You think so?
Yes, I do indeed.
Thank you very much, dear. Like I
They look all right if you had the money to buy them, I suppose.
I wouldn't wear them if you paid me.
You think they're for men or for women?
They're for anyone.
Anybody.
What
Please
about-
yourself. It's supposed to be a democracy. You wear what you think you like.
Well, there's only one thing wrong. I'm about 32's too old.
Would you wear them if you were
Too right, I
younger?
reckon. I would. I'd have every girl in Sydney chasing me.
How do you fancy the colours?
Colours? Excellent. Oh, we did like, what is it, Pews?
I reckon they're shocking.
Why?
I would definitely not wear them. I wouldn't let anyone wear them at all.
But
I
why?
reckon they should be banned.
Is it the colours?
They should be definitely banned. The colours, I don't know. I don't know if the boys are turning to women or not these days. That's what I think.
Well, maybe they're using it as a self-defence because women wear so many mannish-type clothes.
Could be too. You never know. Never know your luck in a big city. That's all I can say.
Do you reckon the girls would go for you at all?
Not a decent girl. I reckon they think, they go for a clean cut fella. Some
Well, why do you think
hard-working man or something like that.
Well, I don't think many people will be actually going to market in these, but before you make up your minds finally, let me remind you of one thing. The shrimp. Jean Shrimpton arrived here in a miniskirt and upset the whole Melbourne fashion scene about 2 years ago. 8 months later, we were all taking up our skirts. I think it's a good his and hers thing. May I?